Wonderful.
Fact,
Hello, everybody.
In fact, I can hear your voice on this, so I'm going to turn it down. There we go. Okay, what we've got are some of Bernice Crick Thomas's photographs and memorabilia here. We're going to look at it on videotape a little bit so we know what it is. And later I'll do some still photography so that we can get some high resolution copies, things that I can scan and put in the computer, or just have people
This is called Girl Graduate. Did you notice that?
yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll let people look at it here. Let's see. Okay. You have to bear with us as we focus. I'm just letting this tape run.
You know, really, it's quite exemplary, the fact that she was a girl graduate back in her years, which would have been early 19th century.
There we go. This is a little book. Yeah, there's the cover, Girl Graduate. And there's the little cameo. Here we are. Actually, that'd be a nice little piece of art here. I'm going to put it sideways just for my computer. Okay. My computer will like that later on. Okay.
And there's another little sentence at the bottom.
Yeah, here it is. Her own book. And actually, if I go down and
tell you the truth, I haven't looked at this for so long. I don't know if this is high school or college.
it's a nice little embossed thing. Okay, I'm gonna. You can see the inscription on there. Okay, it shows this book belongs to Bernice Crick, graduated from Centennial High School in 1916. Okay, let's go through the first few pages here. Of contents. I'm going to put this on pause for a moment. And we're back recording. Here's the table of contents. What's supposed to be inside. I haven't really looked at this as we're just going through this book real quick.
Jokes and frolics. I love it.
Okay, let's see what's on the next page. Yeah, let's see. Here's the date. June 8th, 1916. Flower. Columbine. Colors. Let's see.
Be orange and black.
And where is this flower? Well, I don't see it. Let's move on here. And this says class photographs. So, looks like some...
Miss something Root, she used to mention this name.
We'll get a little bit closer here. Whoops, that's way too close.
Was it Perry Root or...
The way these pages are, I've got to be a little bit careful here. And get some glare here. Wondering if my lights are... Gosh darn it! I just burned myself. Sorry about that.
I'll bet that is hot.
Oh, well, that was pretty stupid.
You know what, Steve? I think
What?
this is high school.
That's high school?
Because she was born in 96.
Yeah. Let me put this on pause for just a moment while I cure my wound here. What about this pool table is that when you bump it, nothing really moves that much. Okay.
Right, it's nice and sturdy.
Anyway, we're still on this picture here. The breakfast, April 21st, 1916. Where is Grandma anyway? Is she in that picture? I don't know.
Which one should
Let's go down to this next picture. The zoo class at the park. And
she's got to be there somewhere.
I'm not looking at the individual faces. It's hard to tell.
I wonder if she's the one with the hat.
I'd have to look at the picture itself. Let's see. I don't see her in that picture. No, I think she's looking at classmates. I have a feeling she took some of these pictures. That's why. And this one. See here, she's got names of Velma and Clarence. There's Velma and Clarence. You know, the thing that gets me, if these are high school kids, I'm looking at them and I'm saying, oh my God, they look so old because they're all those old lady clothes, you know?
They dressed so nicely then for high school. There she is. Left bottom.
Yeah, there she is right here. Okay. So we're looking at this one right here. Here's my finger. So if I go way down here,
you can get a good shot of her nose.
Yep. So that's Bernice Creek in. What's getting in the? Oh, the book's getting in the way. Bernice Creek in high school. Gotta bring this book back up. So, and there's, let's see, her friends.
Helen, Nellie, and Bertha.
And there's some more people here. See what it says here. I think that's her top middle.
Middle top, right.
Which, that's about it. Okay, I'm just going to move through here. It says Mary White.
May.
Oh, May White getting over the purple jungle fence? Is that what she says?
Jungle fence.
Jungle
yes.
fence. What the heck is a jungle fence?
Cute picture. Look how they dressed. They really dressed so nice.
Gotta get the glare off here. Okay. So, it's what 16, 17-year-olds do, but bananas clothes. Okay. There we go. Here's a little party.
The hayloft.
Now, what did it say here?
The bunch again.
Oh, the bunch again. This must be her gang, huh?
I think that's her on the right.
Talk about this one here. Let's go to another page here. We're just going to move through this quickly because if I spend too much time, I'll never get finished.
Right, and this is all high school. We have a lot more to go.
Yeah. Here we are again. There's the bunch. Let's see. Get a little bit closer. Oops, now we got a shadow. Okay, we can move away from the shadow. There we are.
Yeah, that's her in the middle.
Okay. Boy, this book is so thick I should have taken it apart. And there's Grandma. I should say Bernice. I'll keep calling her Bernice because that was her name. What year was she born, by the way?
1896.
1896. So she was still in high school in 1916?
Right. She graduated in 1916.
Okay. There she is. So if this is anywhere near 1916...
And she was born on Christmas Day, remember?
Yeah, oh, that's right. So 1896 was really someone in 97.
That looks like a track meet.
Yeah, that Looks like she took pictures of guys in shorts, and it was Bob Wilder. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a nice little picture. I'm glad she. See, actually, I think these prints are about the same size as the negative. Back then. Oh, this is a nice picture. I'll have to copy this one. This will be nice.
They're having fun.
Yeah, this is a total idyllic sort of.
Isn't it though?
Something. Oh my goodness gracious. And here's the guys. Let's see. Who's in this picture? Everyone's got the head cut off.
Yes.
Well, you know, I think the fact that I even take pictures at all, I owe a lot to Grandma, or Bernice. I just always was fascinated with her photographs and the stories she told about them.
Yes,
And
love to take pictures.
And I always heard people say, "Oh boy, I wish I'd had a camera. I wish I could spend the money," or "I wish." Let's see who's in this picture.
And I love the way she made all these little notes.
See, and I have a tendency to just take pictures now and not explain anything. Me again, it says here. So let's go zoom in on this one here. Whoops, way too far. There we go. And this is. Oh, she looks just like Christy in this picture.
She does.
Oh my
Absolutely
goodness!
right.
There she is. There's Christy when she was Grandma. Okay. Well, see, I never saw that kind of resemblance before, but there it is.
It certainly is. Even Katie, look at that face.
So, that's what happened to the Omerons, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And let's see who these people are. Well, if I put the wrong way. If I go this way.
There we have
Ralph McDaniel, Eva Wilson. Oh boy, yeah, all these Wilsons right there. Wilson, Mrs. Gregg. Okay.
Mr. Gregg. Mr. Gregg. I wonder if he's a chaperone.
Okay. So this is back at, early part of the 20th century.
The hairdos.
The youngsters.
Cute.
Those whippersnappers, those darn kids, those troublemakers, those delinquents. Okay. Let's see, our senior Fed, whatever that is.
It does say Fed, doesn't it?
Maybe it's feed. I don't know. Oops. Just clicked it off the macro here just a minute. Anyway.
It must be meant to be feed.
I also knew that it was nearly impossible to read Bernice's handwriting.
Oh, I can read it very well.
Oh, not me, boy. She used to send me letters and I had no idea what it was about. And even if I could read it, I mean... well...
That must be the whole class.
Let me move a little bit closer here. Until we get a shadow. There's no more shadow. Get a little close. Here we are. That's as best as I can do it. And because this page bows around, I can't keep the glare off it.
And the book is rather warped.
Yeah. See, unfortunately, if I want to do a good copy job on some of these things, I'll have to take it apart, which unfortunately will destroy it. So.
Yeah, it would. It does say something down there.
What does it say?
Kid Day.
Kid Day for the seniors, May 17th, 1960. Whatever that means. Okay. Maybe
were they dressed as children?
Maybe
no,
so.
I don't know. Oh, that's a good picture.
This picture. See, this is like looking at Mars. You know, this is these people from a different planet.
Look at that
They
hat
don't
he has
exist.
on. clothes. Almost looks like Big Bird. What is she holding?
Well, there's Bernice on the left, isn't it?
Yes.
Let me see. Oh, okay, let's bring this up like that. And way over. There we go.
Maybe they are dressed like children. They're carrying toys.
Looks like it. See if they have another note. It says, coming home from school on Kids Day.
They were dressed.
And me, Helen Martin, Bertha somebody,
Humiston,
Ralph McDaniel, Lenore Murray. So they were supposed to be dressed like tykes. So
see, he's got the short pants.
So they were in costume. So
and we didn't even know it.
So let me see. Is this still Kid Day? I don't think so. This is like regular day. Let's focus a little bit. You have to understand, I'm doing this upside down, trying to do my best here.
And doing very well.
So, well, they still look like they're from Mars, but I don't think this is Kid Day.
No, this is regular.
And these are the people
Bert
here.
Howe. Gee, I remember that name so well. That must be the whole class there. Mr. Gregg, Mr. Peterson. Weren't they formal?
Well, now we've got some people removed from this one. And here's some people that made it into the newspaper. Of course, everyone knows you're only supposed to be in the newspaper twice if you're a young lady. Once when you're married, and once when you die.
I wonder why that must have been cut.
What does it say here? Loyalty is the life breath of real friendship. Helen Meeker, contemporary, whatever that means. I have no idea what.
There's a question. Did you see how cute?
Oh,
There's
this is
a
everybody.
question mark underneath that other picture.
These 3 squares a day and lots of friends make a congenial atmosphere. John. Oh, everybody's writing their little thing. So this guy's writing this. So these are class photographs.
Oh, she's cut that out of the yearbook.
Everyone wrote something here. May you have as happy time in later life as you have had in your golden high school days.
W.A. Kenworthy.
Yeah, so Mr. Kenworthy there. The golden years. And if he's still around, he's having his second golden years.
Oh, this one played basketball.
Oh, I skipped over. I went to the wrong. I'm doing this upside down. Sorry about that. With best wishes that the future may be as happy as Centennial High School days, your classmate, Elizabeth Jones, 16, Shakespeare. So, Betty Jones studied stage Shakespeare with Bernice. Says Bert.
Gee.
I wish I was like snow, then I could be as slushy as I want to. Somebody, what's his name? Millard? Class of sometime. This guy was a character in a card here. And I think slushy was slang for something. I think slushy led to spooning, right?
Mushy.
Oh, mushy.
Slushy, mushy, that led to spooning, yes.
Okay. Then petting.
Big fleas have little fleas
upon their
backs to bite them. And little fleas have
lesser fleas,
and so ad infinitum.
Okay. That's as good as the one with the Greeks, or what is it? You know,
bearing gifts? No.
Latin is dead, it's dead as it can be. First it killed the Romans, now it's killing me.
Oh.
You know, you told me that one.
Yours truly, who? Pie bending boast.
I have no idea. And that says etc. Okay. Well, this is kind of funny. This is kind of fun here. The world is full of flowers. The flowers are full of dew. The dew is full of love. For you and you and you. Hey, that's what is a Hesperian? Is that a club?
Hesperian is a street over by
okay.
Marshall High School.
Okay. Yeah, what's this here? Glass autographs. Procrastination is the thief of time, and the something can never be
discovered, recovered.
Okay. And the booty. That's what she said. The booty can never be recovered. Okay. It says so. I've learned that. I learned that in my life. The booty can never
be recovered. Lest you forget.
Well, her name is
Lettuce?
Lettice.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, you know, maybe it was, you know, the how do you say?
Anglicized.
It turned into anglicized Italian for Letitia or something. I don't know. Remember early, remember me. Oh, remember me early, remember me late, remember me when hanging on your own
front
gate.
Olive.
Olive. There's Olive. And if I'll live to be 100, I'll never forget. Okay. I quarrel not with destiny, but make the best of everything. The best is good enough for me. Riley. Mary Tilton Doolittle. So, remember the cafeteria.
Beth Coding, contemporary.
Okay, whatever
What
that
do they
means.
mean
I
when
don't
they
know.
say that?
Maybe it's
Your contemporary, or
I don't know. Here's a guy who didn't write anything. Here's something else here. You're the foolishest things they is all time saying. Right in my book. Eva Wilson.
All right.
Okay.
Bless your heart, you're a good old sport.
Okay. Oh, and these are the pictures of people. So that was Ava. Well, she was cute.
Yes.
And that was, what's her name? Wait a second.
There were two. That's why we saw that before.
There's Ava, two V's.
And one.
These are, what are they? Twins?
They don't look like it.
So we got Ava here. Now wait a sec. Does it look? Is it the same handwriting? I don't know. No.
Isn't
Boy,
that?
there's a whole story in here.
Yes.
Remember the essay? Oops. Of course, back when she was in high school, they could say. Could they say yet? Remember the Maine? I don't know.
that did predate.
Oh, okay.
Fleecy feather.
Featherweight.
Fleecy featherweight.
Oh,
Is that her name?
I don't think so. Phyllis Evans.
Mother did have a friend whose name was Sweet Thing Wheatcroft.
Oh, really? Remember me early. Remember somebody kissed me at the gate. See, here's another one.
She's been at the gate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Remember October 31st, 1915.
Halloween. Well.
Right.
Okay, there's Eugene. Big ears. Boy. These days, Sergi would cure that. Let's see. Roses are red, violets are blue, sugar is sweet, and so are you, Bertha, Knudsen, and Hesperian. Bertha. Boy, we're,
Best wishes for a happy future. Clarence J. something.
Here we are met, us merry girls, and merry girls I I can't read it upside down, something are we. And many a night we've been merry, and many of night, and many may we hope to be. Velma Massey. Something. Well, I don't know. There's a smudge on my monitor, so I can't read what it was. Okay. I don't know, I'm having fun reading the things in Grandma's little thing.
Really?
When I think about my high school annual, people reading it 100 years from now, I think, oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to marry Roger.
Some live in the memories of the past, others in dreams of the musty future, but let us live in the something
Thoughts?
of the present.
Misspelled thoughts?
I don't know. Looks
And
like
that's of the present in...
We'd have to read this. Let's see. In the... we think it's thoughts. It could be
Well,
thoughts.
we know what he meant.
Yeah. So, this is my kind of guy right here. I mean, I like looking at this stuff, but I can't live in the past. It's the eternal present here.
Yes, as a matter of fact, on regular. That got on our tape here.
Best wishes from your classmates. Okay. Hesperian staff.
It's got to be like a school paper.
Okay.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so. Alright. I'll try to remember this and hope you will. What's his name? Truman Harrison?
Henson?
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. And let's see. Remember the class of 1906, Catherine Willis. So, what state was this in? This was in Kansas? Or
No, Colorado.
Colorado?
Well, so long. Take care of yourself.
There is no regular.
Ruth Nutt. May your future days be filled with happiness and prosperity, your classmate.
There is no regular.
Your days be filled with happiness and prosperity.
I can't read her
Your
name.
classmate.
Ferdina Varney, whatever. Okay. Here's to a dandy member of the dandy class of 16, your classmate J.E. Wilson. Okay. And for the class of 1916, Leonard Hesser.
Leonard Hesser.
And here's somebody. I hope in the busy future when you and I are teaching school, you will remember your friend and classmate Helen Hill.
So I guess she thought she might be a school teacher someday.
Yeah. Well, you know, there wasn't much choice for those ladies.
Days,
it was
weeks, months, and years will pass, but my thoughts will return to Centennial and you. Gertrude Sechrist.
There's Gertrude.
I think I remember that name as someone that Mother wrote to for years, and it was even way later. You know, you're talking about these ladies just graduating from high school was exemplary then.
In order to master a work of art, one must first master the art of work. Oh.
I like
Boy.
that.
Okay. Can we say
Now remember
Calvinist?
that,
Can we
Steve.
say Calvinist? Okay. Let's see. In days to come, remember me. Not always what?
But just some.
Ida Lappet. Okay.
Oh, I think it's no vacation.
Oh, okay. Let me put. Now we're back on. Let's see. We had a little respite there. Anyway, let's see if we have anything interesting here. Here's to the blue of the eternal skies. Here's to the light in a woman's eyes. I write this here that you may remember me by opposites. Spencer, so and so.
Scribner.
Printer's Devil. Scribner. Is he one of them Scribner guys?
Who knows?
Printer's Devil.
Well, they're big and
Could
pretty.
be. I don't know. Gee, Spencer. But
What does that mean? You remember me by opposites.
I don't know. And the Printer's Devil, like my dad used to tell me, Richard Thomas, he was a Printer's Devil for a little while.
Oh, yes, he was.
He did everything upside down and backwards. So what we're doing right now is right in line with that. Okay.
Then on payday, he would stop next door and bring home all the donuts and bear claws that he could buy.
Oh, is that what happened? How old was he then?
Oh, let's see. He was in high school. What, 14, 15 maybe? Recollect that trifles make perfection, and that perfection is no trifle.
Well, what do you know, Bessie Curtis? Look at that. Now, where did they come up with all these little sayings?
Don't forget Jesse Bovey, the beat man.
So the chance of any one of these people still being alive is like next to nil, right?
Oh, probably. It's kind of sad, isn't it?
Unless we, it says 4 years ago we met, may we be as good friends hereafter as we have been here before. Ruth Collingwood, and no picture. And here it says eyelids were made to droop, cheeks were made to blush, hair was made to
cut and fuzz,
and lips were made, oh hush. What's her name? Edwina?
Edwina.
They used to call her Weenie. Weenie.
Weenie.
It says so right here.
Yep.
So I can't. Let's see. Made to. Does that say droop, blush, fuzz? Lips were made to
buzz. Not kiss.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there was another verb we didn't know.
Maybe.
And boy, I'd like to find out here.
It rhymes with fuzz.
Fuzz. If we never meet again, remember me, your classmate and friend, Julia, somebody or other. Contemporary senior play. Okay. Okay, so they're like listing their little accomplishments there. The eyes are the index of the mind, therefore be careful how you use them. Inez McAllister. Now, how'd she sneak in there?
You know, isn't that something? That's a black girl that graduated from high school in Colorado in 1916. That's really great.
Well, it is vain in life's wide something, sea, to ask you to remember me. Oh, is it vain in life's wide sea to ask you to remember me? Undoubtedly, it is my lot just to be known and then forgot. Lucy Patch, Shakespeare. Well, Lucy, guess what?
Kind of pessimistic.
Yeah,
isn't it?
boy. Life's a great and...
Life's a jest.
Oh, life's a jest. And...
all things show it.
I thought it once, but now I know it. See, there's another person saying thought. T-H-O-T.
Yes, you're right.
Lenore Murray, alias Skelter.
Skeeter.
Oh, Skeeter. I was thinking, my God. Could have been part of the Manson family.
You know what they called Mother? Cricket.
Cricket. Well, yeah, Crick. So, her name was Lenore Murray. How'd she end up being Skeeter? I don't know.
Maybe she skeetered around a lot.
Okay. Maybe it rhymed with sweeter or something, and anyway.
On these pages, I'll write simply to...
recorded to something, my name as your friend. Lucy Rogers, the future Mrs. Roosevelt. Okay.
Looks like it.
Okay. To thine own self be true, and it must follow as the day, the night. Thou canst not then be false to anyone. Then be false to anyone. I don't know. What is he talking about? Maybe it's deep, but it's beyond me here. Smile, and the world smiles with you. Weep, and you weep alone. Ruth Davis. Okay. We should get her signed up for Dale Carnegie, which I'm taking right now. I'm taking the Dale Carnegie course.
Great.
My company sent me to take it.
Ken used to teach that.
Oh, he did?
What is that?
Your husband Ken or your son Ken?
Husband.
Oh, okay. Thy friendship I prize more than whole mines of gold. If all the riches that the East doth hold. Oh, no. And if of.
Half?
Of all the riches that the East doth hold. It says of. It says of. Well. You know, I don't have any one of these little sayings ready to whip out and write in anyone's book. I just don't have it. The thing that I could write is don't.
Good luck.
I could say don't take a wooden nickel or something like that, but that's about it. There's a little spark of love still burning and yearning down in my heart for you. Florence Matthews, Flossie.
Isn't that dear?
She was one of those early dental hygienists.
Flossy. Roses are red, violets are blue. When I think of sweet flowers, I must then think of you.
Ta-da.
Good old Ray.
Yeah. And we're almost done with this. We'll speed through this book afterward. Bed switches from your friend and classmate Helen Martin. Here's old Helen. I've got a shadow going here. And let's see. May your
shadow
never grow larger.
I like that.
That's pretty good. That's what happened to me. Let's see.
The only way to have a friend is to be one.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
She's kind of cute there.
Yes.
Who the heck's that?
Helen Hookmer.
Of course, you don't know. These are looks like newspaper clippings. So these are not photographs. These are newspaper clippings. And
right. Maybe they published the
list of the graduates.
The newspaper.
Yeah.
With pictures.
Okay. Here's class officers, freshman officers, 1912 and 1950. Ted Wilson, president. Russell Wilson, vice president. Julia Mount, secretary. Byron, somebody or other, treasurer. Sophomore officers. John Kretschmer, president. Oh boy. Okay. And what's this here? Junior officers.
They have so many officers, small class, everybody had something to do.
Yeah. Well, it leads to civic pride and duty, okay? Class song. Through the vista of tomorrow, 'tis through the vista of tomorrow that we travel toward our dreams, while all our past does urge to us onward and our future calls, it seems, to come to them through toil and sorrows, through the land of the tomorrows, to the city of fulfillment in the land of dreams. Chorus! We're the seniors of Centennial with the Columbine so blue. So our colors are the orange and black.
Our motto,
dare and do. There, that's good. I like that one. I'm going to have to do that. And when we meet in the land of dreams, we'll think of dear old Centennial.
A school that's named
or famed for honest worth. Centennial, we're from dear old Centennial.
Yes. End of chorus.
Well, that's pretty good. I like that one. Our motto, dare and do. That's pretty good.
Yes.
Well, you can't have daring do unless you dare.
And do.
That's right. You know, daring do is spelled different, so I don't know what it means.
Yeah, right.
Oh! Is this the rest of the song? What's this? And to that city of fulfillment we are guided by a star, that famous star of hope whose beams it sends to lands both near and far, to lead us on through weary hours to the land of love and flowers, to success which awaits our coming in the land of dreams. Oh.
School song.
Okay, we went through that on the previous page, but
well,
maybe...
now we have to sing the chorus.
Oh, okay, but see here, looks like this is a mimeograph. So they have mimeographs back then?
Oh, it does look like it has that same purple ink. Remember the
Yeah.
old?
And it's come apart because it got folded, and it's old paper, and it's what is it? Let's see if we can piece it together here. Oh no, it's too... Here we are. Oh, I see. Is this the class song?
Yes.
The Centennial
song.
Oh, here it is. We have a high school in Pueblo. Hey, this is the different version. This is the unexpurgated version. I don't know. I think, okay, let's see what it says.
We have a high school in Pueblo.
Widely famed for honest worth, with its Latin, Greek, and football. It's the finest school on earth.
Here's the chorus.
Here's the chorus. Here's the dear old Centennial.
Something on the phone.
Here, let's see. Something the golden path has brought us, and the message are taught us. Was the truth and honor bright? Here's the dear old Centennial. No name is a something catchword fairer to the Heart of the wearer of the glorious red and white. Every athlete has a spirit. Every student has an air that will wrest success from failure. There'll be winners everywhere. 4 brief years through years. Youth's hope centennial guides us something to young manhood's golden years. When the tide of years shall waft us past the close of high school days, we will strive to win new laurels for the school we love and praise.
They not only changed the song, they changed the colors.
Yeah. So there was a revolution going on at
And they
Centennial. Boy, we've been on this book for an hour and we've only started.
The teachers.
Okay. Okay. This one says, No me olvidas, Mrs. Davis. Must be the Spanish. That's what it says. It says it.
It does say it.
No me olvidas. And oh, here's something.
What is Avidas?
If we thought more of our duties and less of our rights, the world would be a happier world. Charlotte Smith. Boy, I'm gonna have to write. These are all Dale Carnegie sayings.
They are.
You know, I think he was hanging around that time.
It is better to live as the flowers live, brightening life for a single day, than to stretch out our lives in a useless span with our hearts locked tight and our souls away.
Edna Prevost. We saw her picture. We saw her picture earlier on. These are the teachers. So these are the teachers that have been around for a while. So they're all about 40 years old. And so they were probably alive 40 to 50 years old, you'd say?
I'd say.
So in 16, that would be, they were born in the 70s or 80s.
70s, late 70s,
Well,
early 80s.
So as far as Civil War days go, well, they might possibly, but they'd be pretty old if they did, even at that time. Anyway, so they were hanging out there. Let's see.
I don't think that's Spanish. I think that's Latin.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I thought it was misspelled Spanish. You think that's Latin?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boy, that's...
Very similar.
Yeah.
And you know, in Latin class, they used to tell us, well,
No, look here, this is... Buen nombre es mejor que grandes riquezas. So, good name is better than great riches in Spanish.
you're right.
There it is. And this one is the... I can't read it from the
I
screen.
thought they took Latin, not Spanish.
Let's see. There is but one failure, and that is not to be true to the best one knows. And here it says, life is real, life is earnest. Therefore, I want to make the best of my life. It says,
No pain, no palm, no thorns, no throne, no gall, no glory, no cross, no crown.
what does palm have to do with anything?
That has a P in it.
No pain, no something. Maybe it's palm. I don't know. It's
Probably
biblical
not.
references.
It's probably not.
Okay. This
Man
is German.
ist was ist.
Man ist was ist. I think therefore I am, or something like that. I think that's
Sounds
what.
good.
Yeah. I held it true of him who sings. I can't read it. See, clear harp of the. Oh, I can't read it.
Clear, sharp.
I held it true of him who sings of one clear harp and a diverse tones that men may rise on stepping stones of their dead selves to higher things. Boy, these are. Let's see. Is there from the Fishers any news? I have no idea what that means. Live every day as if it were your last. Mrs.
William
Somebody or other. I can't read it.
Jaley.
Okay. Okay, this is German. I can't read it. And here it says,
He gave to
misery all he had, a tear. He gained from heaven
was all he wished, a
a
friend.
Boy, I don't know what that means. True worth is in being, not seeming. Something each day that goes by, some little good, not in dreaming of great things to do by and by. I can't read this word here.
I think the students wrote better and had better sayings.
Here. I don't know what that word is there. Let me read it here. Oh, in doing each day that goes by some little good, not in dreaming of great things to do by and by. Okay. So, you know, you stack a little rock every day and then you have a big mountain. Okay.
The world is so full of numbers of things. Is that things?
Of a number of things.
Of a number of things.
I am sure.
I'm sure we should all be as happy as kings. Can't see it, but
Okay.
it rhymes, right?
Yeah, it says king, something king, yeah. And that's the great sayings from the teachers here. Now, we're getting here to some memorabilia. We've got little pencils here.
That's what they wrote
We
on
had
their
some-
dance bids.
Yeah. And here is a little place thing with a wishbone. Oh, I'm handling dead chicken bones that are 100 years old. Okay, there's a wishbone.
Look, it's still
and
intact.
it's attached to a little card. It says 20. So I don't know when this was occurring or what it was, but there's Bernice Creek and our Creek and a wishbone. And here's a little thing here.
These were probably attached to
PFO.
flowers.
And here's a little thing here.
PEO. Do you know what
PEO?
that was?
No, I don't know what that is.
That was a deep, dark secret. A woman's club. That
Oh, really?
They kept to themselves.
Oh, look! Contemporary Club!
There's contemporary. That's it.
Okay.
They were in it together.
So it's like a service club or something.
But you know what it turned out to be? She told me maybe 2 years before she died. PEO, and I'm probably giving away terrible things because
There'll be a hex, a pox, something done to you.
they promised not to tell anybody. Anyway, it was just women's club. It was protect each other.
Oh, really?
That was way back
Oh, I see. So they were like
The
secret feminists or
beginning-
something.
No, yeah, right. It was the beginning of the feminist movement. They protected each other. Nobody else would.
Oh, that's interesting. You know what? That deserves see, look, this is a dance card here. We've got the little pencil, the card, and the little flower. Okay, and inside it says it was the Contemporary Club, and
Those are all
those people. Now, I don't know why she's got women on her dance card, but I don't know.
Well, I think they
You know?
did used to dance with each other.
Oh, really? Is that what they were doing?
Just
Okay.
because the guys were so bashful.
Oh, really? Oh, and here's another dance card. Now, what was this occasion? There's an M there. I don't know what it means. And we've got like 20 different dances and 4 people on it here. We got a one step, a waltz, another one step, another one step. Oh boy, here we go. And the first extra, who's this guy Walker? Was he up there at the top too? She never had more than one person on her dance card. I mean, one person twice on her dance card. At least in
Well,
these
she
little
had
things.
met my father.
Well, yeah. Okay. Well, we're going through this here. I'm not going to take this apart, I don't think. I don't want to. I'm really ham-handed here. Yeah, let's just go through this here. See what we got.
Oh, we have a hand here.
Speaking of hands.
Does your hand read like this?
Yeah, what the heck is this? This is like...
Oh, here we have our
Oh,
lifeline.
boy. Here, let's see what it says here. Okay.
That's on the
Oh,
first
boy.
finger.
Okay, here it is. Here, let's move this down a little bit. Okay.
First finger, left.
So this is Colorado College. We moved away.
Here's the thumb.
Freshmen in Colorado College serve coffee after dinner on Sundays. Here's the index finger. The women of Colorado College do not make their complexions complexions conspicuous, nor use their hair as pencil holders. Seniors are privileged folk, and around CB, what is it?
Centennial.
No. Colorado College.
Okay.
Juniors are the next seniors, and so every courtesy possibly is shown them as such as opening doors, allowing them to enter or exit first, returning errands for them, etc. The freshmen girls of CC do not wear their high school jewelry until after the freshman boys have taken off their freshman hats or caps. I don't know what that means.
Now you know why they had PEO.
Okay. Other classmen upperclassmen are sometimes noisy, but it's not the place of a freshman to squelch them. Bulletin boards have mighty interesting things on them, and the CC students read them carefully every day. Oops, I'm covering this up.
The ambition of CC women is to be bright in their lessons, but not to be bookworm or bores.
Okay, here's the other thumb.
Fuss when you can, don't flirt with every man, but have your lessons every day.
I don't know what fuss means. Does that mean play?
Oh, I think so. Fuss with your hair or fuss with your whatever.
Here it says, don't punctuate your talk with the prongs of your fork.
In other words, don't talk when you're eating. I love it. There is
an art in eating soup. An art in eating soup.
Yes.
Okay. Is your silver arranged like the lines on this palm when you are through eating? Oh, goodness gracious.
That means after you're finished eating, you put your silver in order.
A cup is not a spoon holder.
Napkins are not to be placed on the table before the heads. Would that be the head of the table?
The head of the table leads the way out of the dining hall. Excuse me is an expression used when one comes late or leaves early. And that is Bernice all over.
Oh, yes, but not really.
Yeah. Here we go. I don't want to pull all these stuff out. Maybe we'll do that later. Invitations. I'm going to pull this back, and we'll just take a long shot. We're just going to go through this book a little bit more quickly. And here's the book. Well, there's some blank pages. Here's the Maneuvers of Jane. So this was the programs. The senior class of 1916. Okay, the Maneuvers of Jane. There was a show. I wish I could devote more time to all this, but we gotta move through it here. Boy, they did a whole thing here. Who made this book? Very Colorado College High School Day. Maybe she had an orientation or went to Colorado College. There's all kinds of stuff in here. There's more printed stuff. Now what is this? Second Centennial Circus official program. That's a nice little thing I'd like to zoom down on. Just collecting some line art for my computer. She never thought. Okay.
Look at the pins that she had in her hair.
I'm gonna put it sideways. Sorry.
It's just like the columnator on an X-ray.
doing this for a special reason, so bear with me. Now, I've got that fold doesn't look good that way. Let's see what it looks like this way.
I don't think you can get it out.
Then pardon me. Ooh, look at those moire patterns. There, let's try to reduce them.
What are they called?
Moire patterns. What's happening is because of the screen. See these dots here?
Mm-hmm.
There's other dots that creates the interference pattern. There's nothing I can do about it. Oh well. Let's go back to what we were doing. Basically, I want to just flip through these pages. Okay. Not a whole lot of stuff of interest. Centennial Vaudeville. 8th Annual Debate. Oh, okay. And this was Junior Auditorium Program, Class Day Program. Oh boy. You know, she showed me all this stuff and I'd already gone through high school. I said, whoops. What's this? Social events. So we see what it is.
Cake stand. Oh, how cute. What kind of cake would you buy for the sweet girl graduate?
Angel food.
Sculptors.
Marble cake.
Politicians.
Plum cake.
Geologists.
Layer cake.
Advertisers.
Ginger cake.
Dairymen.
Cream cake.
Milliners.
Rubber cake.
Ribbon.
Ribbon cake?
Ribbon.
Okay. Hat
His
makers.
Satanic Majesty.
Dell's food.
Babies.
Patty cake.
Lovers.
Kisses cake. Okay. The
The
betrothed.
betrothed.
Bride cake.
Gossips.
Spice cake.
Carpenters.
Plain cake.
Idlers.
Lost cake.
Pugilists.
Pound cake.
One who lives on Friends. One who lives on Friends.
Oh, sponge cake.
Dynamiters.
Raisin cake.
Invalids.
Delicate cake. Is that what that says? I don't know. Delicate. That's right. You're delicate. Okay.
Oh, I guess so.
I don't know.
Convalescence.
I don't know what it says. Can't read it. Smoker's cake?
Sunshine.
Maybe so. Sunshine cake? I don't know.
Looks like sunshine. Boodlers.
Donuts.
Those who sample all of these too much.
Stomach cake.
Stomach ache. Cake.
That's pretty funny. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad we came upon that. Here's a little thing here with ooh, this is real nice.
Isn't that cute? Has a little bow on it.
What does it say down here? On your graduation day. And we opened it up, and the little text in there is, whoops, sorry about that. God build for you the harmony that is both sweet and strong. Let me get this in focus here. There. Make all your life a melody with every day a song. And I'd like, put this sideways, and do the same thing on this one I did on the other. Taking liberties with copyrights, but you know, so what? They'll cart me off to jail.
I don't think they're around.
And I'd like to get a close-up of this part here. Well, I guess I have to leave it like that. Yeah, I'll just go down this closer.
That's what was in fashion at the time.
Here's my thumb. No, that's not my thumb. Oh, just to record what happened. Here's what happened to my finger. You notice?
Oh,
you see how there's little round things on my finger? I just burned it on the light, and I've got a corrugated finger now.
That is very delicate blistering you do.
There you go. Anyway, that will turn into art on my computer. It's really nice. Okay. Move wrong way. Which, let's see, so this is 1995. I've had a personal computer since 1987. So, let's see, people that didn't really have personal computers till around when? First Apple computer came out about 78, but there was, people didn't start using them until the beginning of the 80s.
I didn't have one until
beginning of the 80s.
Late 80s.
So, actually, Bernice lived to see personal computers arrive on the scene. No one to love, no one to caress. This is who's it says Bernice Crick. What'd they do? Oh, here it is. There's a letter on the back. It looks like a history course. But it looks like personal art. And
there we have the Centennial Bulldogs.
Centennial Bulldogs. Okay.
Do you think that was from Colorado College?
Wait, who's that?
Grandpa went, he played football.
That looks like Grandma in there. I'm sorry, that looks like Bernice, but I think it's a guy.
They don't, ladies don't play football. They didn't play football then.
Let's get a close-up.
That might be.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's take a little close-up here. Oh, no, I guess not.
No.
Hey, but that makes sense, a little thing. Hey, we did this at Dale Carnegie the other day. We all stood up and massaged each other's shoulders. So maybe shoulders. Okay, so here's this guy.
Look at those uniforms.
Here's this guy.
Oh,
here's that guy.
fantastic.
Here's this guy. And he feels left out.
He's the manager.
And there's their
Look
Nikes.
at their shoes.
Okay. 1912. That's it. Alright, let's raise him up a little bit.
That was a
So,
wonderful picture.
Ken Burns, eat your heart out. You know who that guy is? Okay. The death of a football came in my freshman year. The only remembrance of this great game in Centennial is this something?
Log? No.
Something which was sold all over the hills of Centennial by football fans, but never was it hard to die. I have no idea what that means, and maybe.
Oh, I guess
Oh.
football was dying.
Oh, they were. This was like a. We want football. It looks like they were outlawing football because it was a dangerous sport, and not for Centennial students.
Maybe someone.
I'm reading a whole lot. Social events. And it says we want football. Here's their. Everybody's signing it. What does it say? And does it say anything on the back? Oh, there's more on the back too. Everybody's signing this thing. Whoops. Upside down. No, I was right side up then. People. So all these people want football. I think they had trouble right there in River City.
I think so.
Dean of the Colorado introducing Miss Bernice Crick. Oh, here's the introduction letter, probably to college.
Oh, isn't that cute?
And let's see what this is. To whom it may concern. Let's see. Dean of Colorado College Dear Sir, it gives me great pleasure to write a letter of recommendation for Miss Bernice Crick, who is to enter your college this fall. I have known Miss Crick for the past 10 years, and can truly say that she is one of the most admirable young ladies for her sterling qualities I have ever known. In her school life, her church life, and the community, she has been a real factor for good. I can recommend to you this young lady as earnest, sincere, and faithful. She will prove a true moral asset to any school she might enter, most honestly and sincerely, so and so. Well, that's pretty nice.
Yes.
I never got that recommendation. Okay, myself. This is September 11th, 1916, Public City Schools. Office of the Principal. Let's see, do the high school principals recommend their individual students anymore? I don't think so.
Isn't that something, boy? Everything used to be so special.
And this was a little envelope with nothing in it. And this right here. Oh, this is the map to the family jewels. Let's see what this is here. To Miss Bernice Crick. Let's see. Dear Bernice, I'm a little slow in answering your letter, but I had to get a little advice on it myself. As to your first question, I am quite positive that the chances are good for a public school music teacher to get a position without a college degree. As to the second, I'm not sure. So far as I know, the School of Music at Colorado College is not widely known, but still it may be widely known enough for its graduates to be recognized. I wish you could write to Miss Esther something Sweeney something, whom you no doubt know, who is now at Colorado City in charge of the public school of music. Esther has no college degree and only had 1 year of public school of music at Northwestern. Her advice to the value of the course at Colorado College would be worth much more than mine. Very sincerely yours, some C.K. Fletcher, Principal. Somebody typed it for him.
I've heard Mother talk about C.K. Fletcher.
Okay, so this was an important person in her life.
The school principal.
Okay, that's interesting. I have letters similar to this, but they're like they're all tied up with a rubber band.
Barbecue
Okay, the
song.
1919 barbecue. Okay, here it is. Barbecue. Oh boy, I can turn this into a little piece of computer art if I take this out and grab it right. Okay, look at that.
Yes, clever. I like that. I try to do that. This Halloween,
on the inside was this. Pepper a la Halloween, count 'em. Welcome, barbecue song. What I know about barbecues. Class song. All hail, king of misrule. Steam, flames, the rise of 20. Soup bones, the higher plane. The black champion, devil's food. So it looks like those were. Oh, it's music supplied by Funk's Orchestra. And barbecue song. Music to I'm Going Back to Oregon, which unfortunately I don't know.
I don't believe I have ever known.
And here it is. Here's the text. Song 2, I'm Going Back to Oregon. Oh, here's to the 1919 barbecue and its merry king of all misrule, with its witches and its spooky black cats that meow, or mew, whatever. Its woogly woos that bow and its knights that kick up a row. Oh, here's to the 1919 barbecue, and oh, that monstrous pot of boiling brew. Oh, here's to the class, the classiest class that's ever been classed as a class. It's the class of 1919. The end.
I wish we knew that tune.
Yeah, boy, Going Back to Oregon.
Maybe we'll know this one.
Yeah, what's this one? This is the class song. Oh, here it is. It says, some from the east, some from the west. 19 has gathered to offer her best, learning how to work and play, learning how to win the day, learning to be true to Colorado. Chorus. So long live the class that waves the white and green, the loyal class, the famous class of class 1919. And here, betwixt the mountains and the rolling plain, rocks and lowly valleys, echo back the glad refrain, it's Colorado, the best class of Colorado. Words by Ethel Manning, music by Aldrich White.
C-O-L-O-R-A-D-O.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. But it looks like they're making their own class every year because look, you can't
Right,
say,
it rhymes with
okay,
1919.
well, okay, that's a big duty there. And what do we got here? High school sweep. We're kind of going back and forth in time here. Centennial versus Lamar. Boy, this is a long time ago. Soccer game. So she had to have a ticket to get in, I suppose. And
oh, look at that.
Here are these guys.
There's the team. That's a basketball.
Yeah, there it is. It says Colorado basketball, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, let's get a hold of their Nikes. There we are. Okay, that's the Colorado Interscholastic Champions of 1914. And class history. Here it says. I've got shadows on this, sorry about that. Okay. In the year of 1912, Centennial was blessed with an excellent debating record, an unusual school magazine, a championship football team, and a champion basketball team. Since that time, football has passed, and the players who made up the champ basketball quintuple have graduated. Yet success in school activities is more thriving than ever. One reason for this is that the 1912 class of freshmen has been a class of builders and boosters. Okay. Under the influence of the class of 1916, baseball and track have been added to the sports that are already alive in Centennial, while the basketball team is still one of champions. This school or other school activities, the class has given some few stars and the united support of its members and has practically established an, I can't read the word, annual something or other. Oh my goodness, this is a real long thing. I'm not going to read the whole thing.
Round table,
okay. Here, let me back up a little bit. Focus again. I'm just going to go through this here real quick, alright, and we'll get it later. That's a lot of stuff to go through, and I don't want to go through it. See, I can freeze these frames later.
And she wrote all that. That's her handwriting.
Mm-hmm. Holy moly! Oops, skipped a page. Sorry about that.
Two.
You know, oh boy.
Mother would be so pleased if she could just see you be doing it.
Yeah, we all have our season. Okay, press notes. Canyon City beaten by Centennial 5. That is really hard to read. Patriotic started. Seniors get them here. Okay. Press notes. Centennial will play Canyon City High next Saturday. Observe High School Day in Colorado Springs today. Celebration of Arbor Day to be observed by local high schools. Glee Club, CC scores real hits.
You see, these things were important enough to be put into the paper. No
Yeah.
wonder they strived.
Okay. Greatness of Shakespeare is told by sluts. Okay. Hie thee to an nunnery or whatever that. No. Okay. And let's see. What is this?
Senior class play proves decided hit.
Okay. Press clippings. Boy.
Look at some of the advertisement on the back of that.
Okay.
King.
Alright, here's some prices. Special. $1.40 for, okay, 1 pound of beet sugar, 25 cents. Half pound of English breakfast tea, 15 cents. 3 bars of Lennox soap, 15 cents. 2 pound cans of pork and beans, 30 cents.
Oh my God.
1 can of Calumet baking paper powder, 10 cents. 1 2.5 pound can of Utah peaches, 15 cents. 1 2.5 can of Utah pears, 15 cents. 1 2.5 pound can of white grapes, 15 cents. Equals $1.40. All the above for only $1 today only. At JFDM Grocery Meats and Notions. Okay, boy, fancy navel oranges. Yeah, we got your prize. 1 box of Tall Man sweet apples, $1.10.
Fancy sweet potatoes at 6 pounds for a quarter. Oh my.
Right now it costs me a quarter to play a video game, gosh darn it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I've got shadows on this one. Okay, let's just, let's see, just get the headlines. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, and here we got
And
some
there's a
pressed
special
something
leaf.
here. Okay, I don't know what this leaf means. And there's some other kind of herbiage. And we've got this covering up our mighty tigers here, or whatever they are. Let's see. I'll have to read the story. Here we are. Speedy aggregation of Northside High School, who captured their first interscholastic combat of the season Saturday when they vanquished Walsenburg on the local floor 51-11. Oh boy, I was in a game like that, only I was at 11. Players in the group. Top row, left to right. Wilson. Levy, no. Hopkins. Bottom row. Lowe, Burris, Belcher. At the right, Captain Levy of the red and white, who is playing a star game this season.
Is that basketball?
Looks like it. And here's Fearless Leader, looks like. Okay.
The leaves back by that corner.
Ooh, awesome. Oh, these are delicate. There we go. Okay. Gotta focus a little bit here. Uh-oh. Oh no!
Oh, paupers.
Earl Levy, victim of railroad wreck. Boy, that's too bad. Here's the other headline. Earl Levy and trainmen are missing. Accident occurs near Saponero. Meager details confirm probable death of 2. Well, shall we scan in on this one? Yeah, let's see what's going on here. This is I know I tried not to be glib here, but okay, take last just Gen funeral of their Captain Earl Levy, victim of railroad wreck. Okay, here it is. Centennial's basketball team. Okay. Well, lost his life at a snowslide.
Snowslide struck the train which was carrying the basketball team. Oh my goodness.
Black Canyon of the Gunnison River, and Levy was swept into the river, death probably being instantaneous. I haven't heard about this kind of accident. So you're in a train, you're going down the track, there's a snowslide, it knocks your train, and you
Into the water.
into the water. Now they only had 5 guys on the team, what'd they do?
someone on the train was lost too.
I can't believe somebody's saying this isn't. Well, let's see.
It really is hard for us to realize that the Almighty in His infinite wisdom has seen fit to deprive us. Oh my. They never found him.
I never heard about this.
Mother used to always say that Denver and the Rio Grande.
The express and baggage cars were swept from the track into the dark swirling waters of the Gunnison River. How the mail clerk escaped with his life could not be explained last night.
The youth was standing on the back platform of the last passenger coach and was swept into the river by the force of the snow that turned the car over on one side. Oh my.
Oh, so the whole team was on the train and they lost one of them.
He was on the at
Oh,
the
it says.
back.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see
And
here.
the telephone, what'd that say? Telegraph line was down.
Let's
Over
see where-
there at the bottom. Bottom paragraph. The boy's cap was located by the someone from the barrel.
Well, here's a non sequitur. It said, "Hello, Sonny. Where's your bib?" "Yes, sir. That's the truth, right? I don't see I'm feeling awful sick tonight. I just saw Dad. My first report say I'm dead sick of that old school. Oh, Daddy puts me out of sorts." Okay. Well, when you're a 5-man team and one of them eats it, boy, it's hard to keep going.
It didn't seem like they had the backup, the B team. Where were they?
I don't know. Small class. Let's see. What's this picture? Is this the biennial circus?
I'm looking. I don't see.
Okay, let's start from one end, go to the other. See, what's nice when you with this equipment here, you can
Really?
kind of do this a little bit.
Fantastic.
Zoom in, and you because if you're just looking by yourself, you're just not going to spend the time to look at it. Let's see, here's the seated people. They're all waiting for the bus. I might have seen her. Let's see. This was not just a school thing, or maybe it's not just. I mean, it's not just students. It's adults. I don't know. Is this center? Center. Who's that in the center? I don't know who that is.
No, I don't think so.
But does it have anything to do with this? I just don't know what a biennial circus is. Circus queen, coronation ceremonies, circus.
You must have.
All the former stars of the Centennial circuses will be in the program, with many new ones added. There will be 200 performers, and over half of this number will participate in 2 or more drills. Ballyhoo men and barkers will not be forgotten, and none of the circus atmosphere will be lacking. Even the hot dog sandwiches, red lemonade, and peanuts will be on the grounds.
I
Clowns.
think that hot dog in quotes, like maybe it wasn't a.
Well, hot dog sandwiches.
Hot dog?
There were hot dog sandwiches.
You're right.
Okay. These are rituals I know nothing about. The 2-man elephant feed is used on the vaudeville stage by professionals and experts only. Maneuvers of animals are hard to perform, as the hind legs of the elephant, which are operated by one person, and the front legs and trunk by a second person, must move in accordance with the laws nature has made for the elephant.
I would say so, yes.
Oh!
What have we here?
What have we got? Oh, the Centennial Trapeze Girls. You know, they had more fun in high school than I did.
They made a bigger deal of all of this.
Circus Week, staged by local talent. Who are these trapeze girls? Pearl Stewart and who is it? Velma Darrington. There they are, the trapeze girls. And in fact, there's a whole big story about them. Crowning of Queen
Ever staged.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what it says. Centennial Circus this week to be best ever staged by local talent. Oh, how do they know they haven't been there yet?
This was all about high school things.
Well, I saw a thing about football, you know, in Texas. And the whole thing, the boosterism and everything involved with it was really amazing. Very
Ken,
strong.
Having come from Texas, he tells me, just like in his little town of Clarendon, where there's like 2,000 people, there'd be 10,000 would turn out at a football game.
Okay, well, we'll just speed through this here. Let's see. And we have an obituary here. Cecil Glenn. Motorcycle accident.
He must have been a class member.
Oh boy. Presents.
Oh, graduation book from mother.
Okay, hand painted teacup and sausage spoon.
White silk stockings.
Graduation gifts.
Kansas souvenir from Uncle Bert and Aunt Margaret.
$20 from Joe.
Oh, yeah.
$20, that's a lot of money.
You bet.
And I'm not going to go into the whole thing here. So people are given their cards. There's Aunt Mabel's card.
Yes. Mabel, Flora, correct. East 9th Street. That was very close to their house. I loved how they had cards then.
So I don't know Aunt Margaret. There's Uncle Bert and Aunt Margaret.
Do you know?
Oh, that's her Uncle Bert. Because I had an Uncle Bert. No, Grandpa.
Right.
Well, Bert Thomas was a different guy.
Ira's brother was
spelled different.
This one, it turned out to be an attorney in Denver.
Oh.
Her Uncle Bert, brother's Uncle Bert.
There's Uncle Bert's all over the place here.
Uncle Reuben and Aunt Ora.
What was this? This was Jokes and Frolics.
No.
And here's more Jokes and Frolics.
Mother was one to joke and frolic, believe me.
Oh, I see. This is on their Kids' Day. Okay, I'm going to speed through this because we've got a lot to get to. You know, we want to look at souvenirs, we don't want to live the whole life over again. Yeah, I'm just going to finish with this here. What's this? Baccalaureate sermon. Huh. There's her. It says here myself. Is that Bernice?
I believe so.
She cut this out of something.
What a nice picture.
And it's pasted in a little insert of something. I'm sounding very literate today. Yeah, this is something from something.
Oh, is that the shotgun house?
This is the baccalaureate program. Oh, my birthplace. Okay, let's give this a little bit of more attention here. Can you hold the place on that?
And I believe her father built that house.
Oh, goodness gracious. This is History of My Life. Let's pull this out of the light here. By Bernice Crick. And I don't know what age this is from. Doesn't look like an adult hand there. Okay, but here's her picture. Supposedly, you know what?
Old?
I think this is not a real book because I don't think that's her. I think this is something where she just put it together and got this out of magazines and stuff.
Do you think so?
There's her imagined birthplace.
You're
I think so. That's it.
possibly right.
There's her imagined birthplace. That's right. Her favorite pastime. There we go. She's being courted by somebody.
This is picture perfect life. Oh, how dear.
Yeah. So here's her life.
It was probably an assignment in high school or something.
Something. Favorite drink. So this picture here is the idealized Bernice. Okay. Favorite drink. Don't know what's in it.
Coffee or cocoa.
Something hot. And this is my best friend. Looks like J.P. Morgan.
I love it.
And this is Ambition. It says here Ambition.
To be a housewife.
Let me see what it says. Oh no. Claverhouse and the doctor lunched and dined together.
Oh.
That's what it says in the caption, if you can't.
Ambition to seduce a man.
See, it says right here. Here's her ambition. We're finding out stuff we never thought we'd find out here. Claverhouse, that's the girl's name. That's Claverhouse over there. And the doctor. Unless his name is Claverhouse and she's the doctor, that's what we'd have to expect these days. But anyway, the doctor and Claverhouse are having a tete-a-tete, and here's what they're doing. Okay? And I think she's identifying...
She's looking very seductive.
Yeah, she's, yeah. And what are their feet doing? I don't see what they're...
The tablecloth is long.
Okay. Ideal. Here's this one says ideal here. And there's this guy.
There's the man.
And it looks mysteriously like Ira.
J.P. Morgan again. No.
Okay. And this is...
Wait, she's across
wedding something. And then supper. And let me read it upside down here. Wedding rips, gifts, supper. I don't know. There's some sort of... I wonder where this...
Anyway, there's her wedding supper.
What is he holding? And everyone looks kind of cross.
Urn.
And where's the shotgun? I don't know. I can't... he's holding up a peach or a crystal ball or something.
It's one of the gifts.
Oh, okay. Wedding supper or snapper. The end. Here's the...
They're comfortably ensconced at home, reading a newspaper.
Here we are. I have no idea what magazine this came out of, and there's a note at the end here. Fixed up by Margaret Gregg.
Fixed up by somebody else for her.
Oh, I see. So somebody made this for her. So these people got into...
it was just a fun thing.
It was a little jibe for Bernice. So, maybe it's because they read her like a book.
That's not her writing.
Oh, so they did this as a joke. So we're just doing discovery here. We're just archaeologists. We don't know. Okay. Well, that's pretty fun. I'm glad we found this.
This is from Joe when he was in Gallup, New Mexico.
Oh, shall we read it?
Which is where he met Aunt Gladys in New Mexico.
We have a whole bunch of stuff in here. Pulling it out here. I'll be really happy 100 years from now when someone goes through my stuff. I'm going to clean it all up for you guys.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
So this is... Let's bring the...
Dear B, that's what that says. He called her B.
Okay, this is from June 1916 Bureau of Biological Survey.
He was a geologist.
The invitation to your graduation exercises was received yesterday. Thanks. I would certainly like to be there, but no such luck. I didn't know what to get you for your graduation, so I'm enclosing the draft for $20. You can take this and get something you want or go to the movies with it. I'm making out my monthly accounts, but I'm almost through. I worked until midnight last night and have been working since 6 o'clock this morning. I stopped an hour or a little more at noon, but this is my first siesta. Is that the way to spell that? You should know, as a new graduate would be perfect on all things except arithmetic.
Oh, she hated arithmetic.
I'm sending some pictures. The rest I will have printed on postal cards as they are much plainer. Best regards, Joe. And there was another thing in that envelope which doesn't have photographs in it anymore. She must have done something else with the photographs, which is to Peggy from Roy, and
it has Bernice written down the left-hand edge.
Okay. Being impressed with your queenly ways, it says. We've got too much light on this.
I don't think Mother ever showed me this letter.
Being impressed with your queenly ways. I can't read it. Anyway, it says Bernice, Crick. Let's read it. We're snooping here.
Being impressed with your queenly ways. E.
Enraptured by your brilliant society. Rebuke me not for writing this, nor consider it an impropriety. I believe you like me a little bit, because you have shown that you...
by your actions.
Excuse me for saying I like you too. Can't resist the magnetism of your attractions. Really, for a scrub, this is quite romantic. I didn't... I can't read it.
Confiscate this note, though, before somebody in range kills me before I really know it. That spells Bernice Crick.
Okay, there you got it.
How cute. And she stuck it in here with this letter from Joe.
Yeah, well, the purloined letter, we found it.
Too bad it wasn't signed.
Yeah.
Hey, where's your boat? You still outside? Huh?
Okay.
Well, I think that's... Boy, this is like filled with aphorisms here. False friends like what is it?
Like leaves? No.
Oh, I see. False friends like diamonds, found everywhere. True friends like diamonds are very rare. Except, I saw the thing about the De Beers family and De Beers family in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Diamonds are all over the place, and it's just they've cornered the market, and they just dribble them out in dribs and drabs because
And they have heavy security.
because they're just like grains of sand.
They don't want to lower the price.
Yeah,
Them all out.
bastards. So go ahead and make your false friends. Okay.
There is snow on the mountains, and the sun can't melt.
It.
It.
I love you, and you can't help it. Okay, hey, that's good. Little beams of moonshine, little hugs and kisses make the little maidens change their name to Mrs. Hey, I like that one. Okay. There are meters of thought and meters of tone, but the best meter of all is that meet her alone. Meet her and meet her.
Mm-hmm. No play on words there.
Yeah.
Notice there's another T-H-O-T.
It is two. Maybe two. Is it two?
Is to meet her alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Is
Notice this?
Okay.
Another T-H-O-T.
Yeah.
They must have used it for thought a lot then.
But the best meter of all is to meet her alone. Now, this guy was in the class of 17. I think he was just a little bit too young. Anyway. Okay. And I can't read it.
But written
Under every stone, after me cometh a builder. Tell him I too have known.
Kipling.
Okay. Two in a hammock tried to kiss all of a sudden.
Two in a hammock tried to kiss.
They look
all
like
of
this.
Oh, upside down. How cute.
Oh, well, see, we're working upside down here, so this is especially funny to us here. In the spring of a livelier iris changes on the burnished dove. In the spring, a young man's fancy lightly turns to thoughts of love. Okay. You know, I don't know how long it takes for someone to become hackneyed, but...
They have. I stole a kiss the other night. My heart has hurt me alack. I think I'll go back again tonight and put that sweet thing back.
Okay.
Now, you know,
Hey, that's a
these
good
were
thing.
written by other friends, girls.
Yeah.
They're just little poems and
Yeah.
things they used, like.
Here's to you as good you are, here's to me as bad I am, as good as you are, as bad as I am as good as you are, as bad as I am. Let's see. We came into this world all naked and bare, we leave it, we know not something. Like, not where. If we have been good fellows here, we will be good fellows there. That's what it said there. Okay.
Then she's going to be a good fellow.
Let's see. I put my arm about you, the color left your cheek. It stayed upon my overcoat for just about a week. And something written in German. No. Maybe it's Latin. And I think it means to see her is to love her. Ver a ella es amar a ella. Maybe it's... Oh. This is my own translation. It's Spanish. To see her is to love her. Okay. Just a little word, a little kiss, just to tell you that it's you I'll miss. Okay. What is so rare as a day in June? A Chinaman without whiskers. Okay, from the class of 20. She was a freshman. We'll forgive her.
Yes.
Is that something that Chinamen are supposed to have, whiskers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Best wishes for a happy future. Now, that's what they write now.
It says, remember the German dyes in the chemistry lab. Let me see. Here's the equation. Never be flat, never be sharp, always be natural. That's pretty good. Miriam Scribner.
That's key.
Music class.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
I like that.
Yeah. And this one I can't. Was such a...
Courageous.
No.
Oh.
Let's go turn it upside down. Oh, was such a comrade, such a friend. Something would walk till journey's end, though through summer, sunshine, winter, rain, and then farewell. We shall meet again. I don't know. Feign. Maybe it's feign. Gain?
Gain? Grain?
Fair? Gare? Dare? I can't read it. Okay, never mind. We're doing this upside down. Sorry about that. And let's see. In the storms of life, when you need an something.
Umbrella?
Need an... just can't read it. May you have to uphold it, handsome young fellow. Need a something. Alright, how sweet 'twill be when joys are thwarted and smiles rebuked by serious...
Sorrow's sigh.
Oh, sorrows sigh. To think how our friends are parted, at least that friendship cannot die. Robert Wilder.
And as a ring...
Round as a ring.
Round as a ring
has no
that
end.
has no
So is my
end.
love for
So is
you,
my
dear
love for
friend.
you, dear friend.
Oh, nice. Nobody wrote this in my high school annual. Anyway.
But you didn't write that to a person of the same sex.
No.
Her eyes were as blue as the ocean waters.
Something. I don't know. Waves.
Waves. Her eyes were as blue as the ocean waves, and many a heart she broke. Supposed to be. And she met a fool when she
Met me. Down
by the big old oak.
When you get married,
When you get married.
we have to read it fast. To your old man. Oh, and your old man gets cross. Come over to my house and eat applesauce. Ruth Heinzman. Okay, so when you get married and your old man gets cross, Come over to my house and eat applesauce. That's, I'm sure, the thing that was going around.
Bernice is our name.
Is your
Single is your... Oh,
station.
your name. Single is your station. Happy be the man who makes the alteration.
Here we are.
Uh-huh.
See, that was a good one. You could plug anybody's name in.
Right.
Okay. Well, when you get married and your husband is cross, come over to my house and eat applesauce.
That must have been very popular then.
Irene. So it's on the same page. This person did not bother to read the rest of the page because here it is up here.
Or maybe she just wrote that and said, forget her.
I think maybe these ladies are showing that they're a little bit anxious about getting married. Anyway, the older the ruin, the greener the moss, the older the friendship, the keener the loss. Louise Becker. Okay.
Here's to the man that loves his wife and loves his wife alone. For many a man loves another man's wife when he ought to be loving his own. Francis King, the second?
No.
Oh, 1917.
But how come Marion Townsend just left her name and nothing else? Okay. Well. Oh, here it is. Bernice now, Bernice ever, Crick now, but not forever. Here we are. So that's what they were thinking about. They're just thinking
marriage.
About you're just going to get married here.
And they knew they were.
Okay, like
the knowledge
to the
she
slaughter.
had was...
We'll have to read this upside down here. The knowledge she had was nothing much, at least, and less than half of that required at school, but she is not like you, sweet graduate. I don't understand that one. Can't out-explain it. You just can't out-explain
Remember
it.
me as a
School friend. Mary Price. Remember chemistry laboratories and Mr. Springer's Overland? I have no idea what that means.
in quotes.
Be good.
Be good.
And that's it. That's the end. Oops, one more thing. Oops, one more page. 2 more pages. 7 more pages. No, where? No, we saw this part. Oh, it's just this one more page.
When you are old and cannot see, put on your specs and think of me.
Okay.
That's old Frank. Short for Francis.
Okay. Oh, here. I see what's happening. Here's to those who wish you well, and all the rest can go to blank. It's like...
Remember this to thyself be true, and it therefore follows.
As night the day, that thou canst not then be false to any man. And then there's this thing here, which is the Pueblo Conservatory of Music, Miss Groff, teacher of voice, requests your presence at the annual song recital at the First Presbyterian Church, West 10th Street at Court, Friday evening, June 30. I noticed there's no other city in the whole world because they never mention which city it's supposed to be in. Here's all the people taking part.
Now Mother's got to
And
be
she
there.
in there somewhere. What was she? An alto, a soprano?
Oh, she was a soprano. Beautiful, beautiful voice.
I don't see a crick in there.
Let's look up the top participants.
Let's look on this whole thing here. Oh, here, somewhere a voice is calling.
Here, right here.
Oh, okay. Those taking part. And I guess she had her own song too, because there she is, right? Those taking part. Oh boy. Okay, so right there. And right over here, here's the song she was singing.
Somewhere a voice is
Whoops.
calling.
There we go. I'm doing this upside down. There we go. Somewhere a voice is calling. And okay, that was it. That's high school. We don't have much room left on this tape, so I think I'm going to change
See,
tapes.
we have to put this in
Oh.
to the back.
Oh, sorry about that. I'm trying to manipulate 15 machines and the book at the same time.
I guess so.
And talk. Okay. This videotape is
see there was a ribbon. Oh, there's the ribbon.
And that's the end of the girl graduate. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not watching what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to stop all machines. Sounds like a movie. Stop all machines.
Periscope down.